Most gardeners are taught from day one to chase nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, yet many never realize that the real difference between weak growth and truly resilient plants lies beyond those three numbers on the fertilizer bag. Before we go any further, make sure you subscribe to Evergreen Garden, share this video with a fellow gardener, and leave a comment about what crops you're growing this season, because today we're diving into the hidden minerals that quietly control plant health, disease resistance, flavor, and long-term soil fertility. Why nitrogen alone will never build a truly healthy garden soil. Nitrogen pushes green growth fast, but fast growth without balance creates soft plant tissue, shallow roots, poor flowering, and crops that attract pests. If your plants look lush but lack flavor, collapse under stress, or suffer repeated deficiencies despite feeding, you are not dealing with a nitrogen problem. You are dealing with missing minerals that act as enzymes, catalysts, and structural builders inside both soil and plant cells. These minerals are often present in trace amounts, but without them, nutrients you add simply cannot be used efficiently. Calcium is the mineral that quietly determines plant strength and soil structure. Calcium is not just about preventing blossom end rot in tomatoes. It governs cell wall integrity, root tip development, and microbial balance in the soil. Without adequate calcium, plants may absorb nitrogen but fail to build strong tissue, leading to cracking fruits, bitter greens, and stunted roots. In soil, calcium flocculates clay particles, improving aeration and drainage. A practical way to add calcium is agricultural gypsum, or finely ground limestone. For actively growing beds, 1 cup of gypsum per 10 square feet worked into the topsoil provides calcium without altering pH. For acidic soils needing correction, apply finely ground limestone at a rate of 2 to 5 pounds per 100 square feet based on soil test results, and allow several weeks before planting. Magnesium controls chlorophyll production and nutrient flow. Magnesium sits at the center of the chlorophyll molecule, which means every green leaf depends on it. Deficiency shows up as yellowing between leaf veins, while veins remain green, especially on older leaves. Magnesium also regulates phosphorus movement within the plant. A simple fix is Epsom salt, but only when deficiency is present. Dissolve 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt per gallon of water and apply as a soil drench around plants showing symptoms, repeating once after 2 weeks. Overuse can disrupt calcium balance, so moderation and observation matter more than routine application. Sulfur, really drives flavor oil production and protein formation in your garden crops. It's absolutely essential for amino acids, enzymes, and, well, those distinctive flavors you find in onions, garlic, brassicas, and herbs. Now, here's something interesting. Gardens that are fed only with synthetic fertilizers often end up lacking sulfur because it's no longer being deposited from the atmosphere like it once was. But don't worry, compost, manure, and gypsum can naturally supply sulfur to your soil. A balanced approach, honestly, is to add about 1 to 2 pounds of gypsum per 100 square feet each season. This not only supports your sulfur levels, but also improves soil structure. Iron, manganese, and zinc, well, they really operate as micronutrient power switches for your plants. These trace minerals activate enzymes that are crucial for photosynthesis, nitrogen metabolism, and hormone production. If you notice pale new growth, it's often due to iron deficiency. Manganese, on the other hand, affects root function, and zinc influences both leaf size and internode spacing. Now, these minerals are usually present in soil, but they can become unavailable because of improper pH or sometimes poor microbial activity. Keeping your soil pH between 6.2 and 6.8 is key to unlocking availability for most crops. And by applying compost at a depth of 1 to 2 inches each year, you feed the microbes that naturally collate and transport these micronutrients right to your plant roots. Boron and copper regulate flowering, seed development, and disease resistance. Boron is essential for pollen viability and fruit set, while copper supports lignin formation and natural disease suppression. Both are required in extremely small amounts, making over-application risky. Compost made from diverse plant material usually supplies enough. If deficiency is confirmed, use trace mineral blends at manufacturer-recommended rates. Typically, no more than 1 teaspoon per 100 square feet mixed into compost before application. Why rock dust and mineral diversity restore depleted soils long-term? Rock dust such as basalt, granite, or glacial rock dust replenish a broad spectrum of trace elements removed by harvest and erosion. These minerals release slowly through microbial action, supporting long-term fertility rather than short bursts of growth. Apply rock dust at a rate of 5 to 10 pounds per 100 square feet once every 2 to 3 years, ideally mixed with compost to enhance biological activation. How organic matter unlocks hidden minerals already in your soil. Minerals alone do not solve deficiencies if soil biology is inactive. Organic matter fuels bacteria and fungi that convert insoluble minerals into plant-available forms. A soil with 4 to 6% organic matter can supply a significant portion of micronutrient needs without repeated inputs. Apply finished compost annually. Use mulch to protect microbial life and avoid excessive tillage that disrupts fungal networks responsible for mineral transport. How to apply this knowledge in a practical garden system. Start with a soil test to identify pH and major deficiencies. Correct calcium and pH first, then focus on organic matter and trace minerals. Feed plants through soil, not leaves, whenever possible, and allow time for biological processes to work. Observe plant responses rather than chasing quick fixes. A balanced soil shows steady growth, deep root systems, improved flavor, and reduced pest pressure over time. Healthy gardens are not built by force-feeding nitrogen, but by restoring the mineral conversations happening beneath the soil surface. When you supply the hidden minerals in proper balance, plants regulate themselves, yields stabilize, and soil improves with every season instead of declining. If this guide helped you see your soil differently, subscribe to Evergreen Garden, share this video with a gardener who's stuck chasing deficiencies, and leave a comment below telling us which mineral surprised you the most. Your soil is listening to what you give it, so give it what it actually needs.